Hi guys. I have something to tell you real quick. If you hear my little brother in the background, he's crying. Just please ignore it. If you hear that too, please ignore it. Anyways, I'm going to teach you how to use a keyframe trigger. You place your block down first. The item that you want to use. I'm going to use this. I shaded it already. Okay. So after you place your item, please ignore that. After you place your item, then you're going to go to the next layer. This is where you're going to place your keyframe trigger. Place it down. And but we need to set the group ID for the object you want to move to 1. And set that and this to appear on the top left of the setup keyframe. Then you're going to set the group ID to the same group as the object you want to move. In this case, it's 1 for me. After that, you can select if you want it to curve or not. I'm going to make it curve. And now you're going to make it curve for this one too. I already have it on curve. And then after that, you're going to make a second one. You can place it anywhere. So for example, it'll just look like this. Okay, now place this trigger. Well, it's like a diamond. It says keyframe above it. And set the animation group ID to the triggers group, to the keyframe, other keyframe triggers group ID, which I forgot to do. So let me just do that really quick. Okay. Now you can go back to where the keyframe triggers. Also, it's important for these 3 triggers to be copied and pasted from the first trigger, or else it won't work. But if you want to make a separate animation, just place a new one. If these are connected, then that means it's going to work. But if you place a new one, then it's a separate animation. You can tell if it's connected, and if it's connected, then it will work. And if it's not connected, then it's a separate trigger. So, anyways, now go back. The animation group ID should the same ID as the triggers with the arrows on it, which is 2 for all of them. And the target ID will be the same ID as the object you want to move. Change it to platform if you like. Now this is how it would look. That hopped. But look, this is, if I add another trigger, you can add as many triggers as you want. Now, if you want to only make it touch, then set the touch trigger if you want. And it'll come back down all the way to this first trigger. Okay. Now let's see, it's going to come all the way back. And if you want it to activate more than one time, then just click set multi-trigger. Okay. Now move out of its place and then move in again to where the trigger is, and then it will move again. Okay. Now I'm just going to make an animation with this, so I'm just going to speed this up really quick. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm going to place a keyframe trigger. And now I'm going to just set the animation group ID. And also, once again, I forgot to add a group ID to these triggers, so I'll just speed that up. Okay, and now that's done. Now, I'm gonna make the head and baby move first. Okay. Okay, this is how it looks. The head will be able to move up first. Into the mouth. Okay. And now I'm going to make the mouth able to move. Let me just move this trigger in a little bit and scoot this trigger in a little bit. And I'm going to place another one of the diamond keyframe triggers. This time I'm going to set it to the group of the second pair of triggers. And then I'm going to set the target ID to 2 because that's what it is. Because that's what the jaw is. That's how it looks. Hold on, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. This is how it looks now. And you can also, if you want it to make it look a little bit more dynamic, you can rotate one of the triggers. And this is how it would look. But if you want to make it look even more dynamic, you can set the duration to less. And you can set the easing to ease in and out for both of them if you want to make it look even more dynamic. Okay, this is how it would look now. But I'm going to make the easing rate 1. I think that makes it slower, I don't know. I'm gonna make this 1 also. I don't know what that does. Oh, it speeds the easing up so that I'm gonna set it to 4. Okay, and I'm going to set this one to 4 also. Now I'm going to see how it looks. That looks kind of better. But if you want to make even more, hold on. Mode. I'm gonna make the game type classic, and I'm gonna speed this part up. So just stick with me, please, if you want. Snoopy by D. Okay. And I'm going to make let's see how that. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna see how it looks. Anyways, yeah, that's a tutorial on how to use keyframe triggers.